Thank you for joining me with another Stone Show Weekly Report. I'm your host, Kirk Stone. Here's what I have for you this week. Hold on, if you'll forgive me, I gotta wear these special glasses. I went to a witch doctor and I asked how to get rid of Mark's mom, or how to see her coming. That way I can, dip out and dash if I need to. Okay, so he went on and made me these. Go ahead and see him, monster finders. So I'm gonna put these monster finders on just so I can. I don't feel no different, but if the doctor said it's gonna work, let's get it going. Okay. Saw a few battles over the weekend, over the holiday weekend. You know what I'm saying? Let's just get into it. I saw a battle. The good folks over at URL put out a battle by Sue Surf versus Conceited. Sue Surf versus Conceited. Dope. I know both of these cats, not personally, but as far as the battle scene goes. Sue Surf is real nice, reps Jersey. Conceited, I think he's from New York, somewhere in New York. I really don't know Conceited that well, but Sue Surf I heard a lot of. Out the gate, Conceited's first verse, I think he took the first. His verse was just, I think it had more to do with an opening impact. I think he really killed it in the first verse. However, I think I gave Sue Surf the second and the third verse. Overall, I'd say their bars were evenly matched as far as bar for bar, but Sue Surf, it goes to show you someone's delivery could really win a match for him. And Sue Surf has got way better delivery than your boy Conceited. But it was a dope battle. I gave it to Sue Surf. I thought Sue Surf's third verse ended off on a weak note, but it was dope. It was a dope battle. Thank you to the folks over at URL. Thank you to Sue Surf. And thank you to Conceited. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get into the next one. I saw the good folks over at Don't Flop. Pedro versus Enigma. Pedro versus Enigma was a good battle. I think overall the battle, Pedro had better bars. I will say this, Pedro. If you guys follow Don't Flop, you know that Enigma took himself out a while back. He made a comment referencing, doing something to his own daughter. Like he said, before I'll do that, I'll do that, or something stupid, but it was graphic and stupid. So now anybody that battles Enigma, they go in on that subject about his daughter and how he would do this and do that, and it is what it is. But Pedro went in on Enigma's daughter, man. I was like, oh my God, should I be watching this? Is this that bad? Pedro's dope. That wasn't the only thing. Pedro put out a helium balloon at one point. Pedro's a showman. I've never seen Pedro battle before, but he definitely killed it. Overall, he had better bars. I gave the battle to Pedro. It was real fresh. But Pedro's third verse, the third round, went on way too long. It started out real fresh, but then it's just like, it seemed like he was looking for an ending, and the ending never came, but he just said, you know what, fuck it, this is the end. But thank you to the good folks over at Dope Flop. Thank you, Pedro. Thank you, Enigma. Real dope battle. The good folks over at King of the Dot, KOTD, put on a battle between Skelly versus Daylyt. Skelly versus Daylyt. The first round, I thought it was kind of a draw as far as the bars going back. Skelly started out really dope. Daylyt came back with an appropriate response, so it was kind of a wash. Round two, I gave to Daylyt. You know what I'm saying? He just really, killed it. Skelly kind of lost his first round bravado in the second, and definitely the third. But the third round, it seemed like Daylyt was going to pull a cannabis and just fold. I didn't really prepare a third round, and he sounded real sincere. I was believing it. I'm like, man, ooh, he pulled the dupe on me. You know what I'm saying? And he came out with a notebook, opened it up, and then put on the mask, and then proceeded to go in on Skelly. That was showmanship. He killed it. He even got to a point he just whispered a bar into his ear, and it nobody heard except Skelly. I thought that was, as far as battling and tough guy talk, I think that was pretty dope. Although most of Daylyt's bars were kind of jokes, but he's dope. He's got a good presence about him, I guess. He's dope. He's real dope. But overall, Daylyt took the battle. Skelly, his first round was fresh, but the round 2 and 3, he just like he was deflated. But it was a dope battle. Thank you to the good folks over at King of the Dot. Also, the good folks at King of the Dot put on a battle between Tycoon Tax versus Young Casper. Young Casper went first, and he did that thing where cats start rapping and they just get kind of real close to your face and they just start rapping and doing all that spitting and rapping and all that. Like, come on, son. Stop with the tough guy stuff. Leave it. Put the tough guy stuff in your bars. Don't start spitting on someone and... Come on, man. That's just... It's lucky I don't battle rap, because I would be very upset. Like, you know what? Fuck this. It's a rap. You know what I'm saying? But either way, that's just me. I mean, in round 2, Young Casper choked at the end. Played it off like it was the end of the round. I thought that was the smartest thing I've seen a lot of rappers do. Like, if somebody chokes and then they choke and they, oh shit, fuck, duh. If you choke, call it the end. Like, he really, I thought that was dope. I actually gave him props on that. I'm like, yeah, that's the best choke I've ever seen. It's like, fuck, and it was like, all right, that's it. That was fresh. I think Young Casper got a bit racist in the 3rd round. That was just me. I don't know. It's a battle. You gotta go where you gotta go. They're talking about, hanging coons from a tree. Sorry, homie. I thought that was whack. I gave the battle to Tycoon Tax. Not because you're racist, just because it's just, if you're trying to get people on your side, I wasn't there. Holla back. Also, the good folks over at Don't Flop put on a battle between Natrill versus Mr. Tongue Twister. Natrill versus Mr. Tongue Twister. It was a dope battle. Tongue Twister, I gave round 1 and round 2. He choked in the 3rd round, but still was better than Natrill. I thought Natrill overall wasn't as good as Tongue Twister. Twister just really had more control over his style, and Tongue Twister Natrill he wasn't as natural as one would think someone with the name Natrill could be. Thank you for watching the Stone Show once again. I hope everybody had a happy holiday. And also, man, people talk about, oh, there's a war on Christmas. There's a war on Christmas. Stop it. There's not a war on Christmas. People say happy holidays instead of Merry Christmas sometimes because they don't want to say, oh, what religion are you, or what do you celebrate? Just fucking say happy holidays. What's the fucking problem? So happy holidays. I hope everybody had a good one. If your holiday's not over yet, I hope you will have a good one. Either way, holla back and beware. These things actually... Oh, nope. I thought it was Mark's mom. Alright, I will see you all next time on The Stone Show. Peace, chicken grease, the golden fleece. You buy a house, silently, signing pants, make grease, the music,
What's good, YouTube? This is The Stone Show. And what you need to do is right here, subscribe to my channel. You know what I'm saying? Look, don't do nothing else right now. Don't click. Don't check out Gangnam Style. Go. You know what I'm saying? That song is fresh and stuff, but what you need to do, subscribe to my channel. You know what I'm saying? Don't look up, your favorite movie, see if you get it on the bootleg. Baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just subscribe to my channel. You know what I'm saying? My channel. Holla back. The Stone Show. Morgan Freeman, Kirk Stone, The Stone Show Weekly Report. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to my channel. Woo! I appreciate that. We're just bugging out, yo. Shout out to my man Whiskey Tango. Shout out to the Breaks. Raised on Rock Cam. You can subscribe to their channel. But for now, subscribe to my channel. You know what I'm saying? Go on and subscribe to that shit. It's hot. We got dope videos and all that. A lot of merch. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to my channel. What it do? You never know a pitch could be so greasy. Man, dig it, baby. Yeah. My channel.